This is Ball's Pyramid. It is 1,843 feet tall. It's 50% taller than the Empire State Building, and it juts out of the Pacific Ocean. It looks like a supervillain's lair, and in a funny way, if you're really afraid of huge insects, it is a supervillain's.
Amid the Pacific Ocean, Ball's Pyramid has long been regarded as one of the most unforgiving landscapes on Earth. Its sheer cliffs, slick surfaces, and extreme weather led people to believe that almost nothing could survive there. Yet a scientific survey by researchers overturned that assumption entirely. On that seemingly lifeless mass of rock, they discovered a form of life still quietly enduring in the midst of the treacherous terrain, and the harsh environment surrounding it seemed to be concealing its presence. A wall that rejects life. To understand why the existence of life on Ball's Pyramid is so astonishing, we first need to look at the natural conditions of the place itself. It is almost a completely isolated rock rising in the middle of the ocean, towering, vertical, and utterly lacking the basic conditions that land-based life would need to survive. Ball's Pyramid stands 562 meters tall. It is composed mainly of basalt and rises straight out of the sea like a colossal stone spear. There is no natural landing site, no soil, no vegetation, and no protective buffer such as a coral reef to soften the force of the waves. All around it, the sea is violent, with powerful swells breaking constantly. Making approach difficult and long-term survival there seem almost impossible. The environment on this rock is equally severe. The air is thick with salt, while strong and turbulent winds sweep relentlessly across its vertical surface. These conditions do not merely challenge living things, they actively erode and destroy any chance for a stable habitat to take shape. Most important of all, Ball's Pyramid offers almost no shelter of any kind. There are no large fissures to hide in, no secure flat ground for nesting, and no record of any natural source of fresh water. In other words, this is not simply a harsh place. It is a space that seems to reject life almost from the very logic of its geological structure. That is why the absence of life on Ball's Pyramid was never a matter of chance. It was the inevitable result of an environment in which every element, from the terrain, the wind, the sea salt, and the crashing waves, worked together against the survival of land-dwelling life. A deadly trial. For more than 2 centuries, this great rock has turned every attempt to approach it into an ordeal marked by danger and failure. As early as 1788, when Royal Navy Lieutenant Henry Lidgebird Ball first recorded its existence, he did not dare come close, even from a distance. It was clear that any vessel moving too near could be smashed against the sheer cliffs by the force of the swells. Later, maritime reports only reinforced that conclusion. Many sailors described sudden abnormal waves rising around the base of the tower, along with powerful whirlpools capable of pulling down small boats within moments. This transformed the waters around Ball's Pyramid into a zone of extreme risk, with almost no margin for error, even when humans began surveying it from the air. The difficulty did not ease. Pilots reported severe atmospheric turbulence around the pinnacle, with sudden twisting gusts strong enough to throw light aircraft off course. The combination of the vertical rock face and ocean winds created a danger zone that even highly experienced aviators approached with caution. It was not only the sea and the wind that resisted human access. The surface of Ball's Pyramid itself seemed hostile as well. The earliest landing attempts revealed that the outer basalt was brittle, easily fractured, and too unstable to hold secure anchors. When expedition teams tried to drive steel hooks into the rock, many of those points shattered and broke free under pressure, making the climb extraordinarily dangerous. From this, it becomes clear that Ball's Pyramid is not simply a rocky peak that is difficult to reach. It is more like a deadly trial for any living creature or any human being attempting to enter it. Any species